Hi everybody, I wanted to get a YouTube video up today for you guys, and it's not going to be about hair or makeup or anything like that. I kind of wanted to do a heart-to-heart, get to know me more video and go over my eye condition with you more. Again, my eye condition is called macular degeneration, abnormal drusen, and basically what that means is that macular degeneration attacks your retina, which is towards the center of the back of your eye, and basically it kills the nerves there, and because it does that, you lose your central vision. So on my left eye, I have absolutely no central vision. My peripheral vision is extremely poor. On my right eye, I lost majority of my central vision, but my peripheral vision I'm able to work with is not as bad as my left. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys some hand tools I use that I got from either a drugstore, but the majority of them from my physician, and how I am able to use these tools so that way I can still participate in the world, go outside, read a book, read a newspaper, read a letter, read bills. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. The first obvious is my glasses. I see my physician every 3 months to get updated opto photos of the back of my eye to see how my condition is progressing, because macular degeneration is a degenerative disease. But I do get my prescription. I sometimes have to change it every 6 months because of the acuity and my vision getting worse and worse. But these are my go-tos. I use them when I don't want to use my handhelds. It's not really an effective tool, but at least I'm able to see shadows and shapes of things, so that way I can navigate within my own home, because I'm pretty comfortable in my house of where things are and what I want to do. I also have medically necessary contacts, not with me, but I hardly ever wear my medically necessary contacts. I'll get into that a little bit later in the video. But I have small hard contacts that I put on first, and then I also have soft contacts that I wear over it to kind of help me get used to the hard contacts and not having my eyes get tired too fast or dry out too fast, because sometimes wearing just the small hard contacts by itself is very, very painful. But I'm going to go ahead and jump into other handheld tools that I use into addition with my glasses or contacts. This is the first magnifier I ever got when my eye condition was getting a little worse, but not as bad as it is now. My fiance actually bought this for me. This button right here gives a light, so whatever you're shining on, it shines a light on that page. In this small area, it's more magnifying for that area, and obviously the largest part is to cover more surface area, whatever you want to read. So I don't really, it has a little cute little stand, so I always used to just have it on my desk. Now I just throw it in my purse. I don't really use this as often like I used to, because I have other tools that have more magnification to it. But it has sentimental value because it was my first one, so I do hold on to it and put it in my purse from time to time. This one is really small. I got this from my doctor's office, and all these are 3 times the magnification of my eye prescription that I have currently. And what I always put this in my purse because it's so small and thin, but what I love about this is that it has a built-in light right here, so whenever you shine a page, it gives you that extra assistance with lighting it and helping it a better contrast for me to pick up the letters. And again, you can see I love this because it's so easy and compact, and I do use this a lot. Another thing I got this from my eye doctor as well. They're kind of like readers, and I use these when I wear my medically necessary contacts with the soft contacts on top. And here, the reader part, you can tell it's pretty thick. And basically, it's kind of like having a handheld magnifier, but the ease of having it over your face. I do have to sit really close to the computer, but when I just wear my contacts, this is what I can use to alleviate having to actually hold something in my hand. So I don't really wear these as often because, like I said, I don't really wear my medically necessary contacts a lot, but I'm going to have to force myself to get used to it because the medical necessary contacts have my most recent prescription in it. So probably this fall I'm going to be forcing myself to wear those every day. So I'm more likely to be using these every day, especially when I'm sitting in front of the computer. Another thing I have, it's a handheld as well. I got this from my doctor's office as well. And again, this is 3 times modification of my prescription. This is something you will sit on a flat surface, kinda. A book. I use this with books a lot. Newspapers, letters, bills. And the nice thing about it, it pivots. And by pivoting it, if I do it downwards, the magnification is more concentrated at the bottom part of the page. If I do it up, obviously it's more concentrated on the top of the page. I really like this. It's bulky, so I really can't put it in my purse. It also has a light feature when I turn on and off, so that way it lights the page. It makes it, the letters kind of pop off the page better for me. But yeah, I love this too. I use this a lot when I'm reading. This is a magnifying screen that you can actually use in front of a computer screen. This is something, the very first tool I was using at work. Now I have actual software and things implemented in my system that I can use that I love, that makes my job so much easier. If you want me to show you something about the software, excuse me, that my doctor has prescribed to me and how it kind of works, like a demo, please let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to share. But before I got all that really cool enhancements, I used the good old-fashioned magnifying screen. To be honest, this really doesn't do anything for me now if I try to put it in front of a computer screen, because my eyes have gotten so bad now that I actually have to use the software application. But I still use this if I want something quick and easy, if I have to reference something on email. Sometimes I can concentrate really hard and try to make out the words without uploading my software, because sometimes it does take a moment to load up. But yep, this is one of the very first tools I used when I was first diagnosed at the job to help me do my job. And this is the very cool high-tech tool device that I have. It's a Ruby, and when you turn it on, the nice thing about it is that it has a handle. You can turn it to a handheld if you want to, or if I wanted to put it on top of a piece of paper or document, it becomes something that I can run over it. The nice thing about this too, again, it has 2 light features to light the surface, so again it makes the words pop out. But most importantly, it has a feature here that inverts the screen, and for anyone who's visually impaired, sometimes just simple white background with black letters is not enough. It kind of blurs into that. With your acuity getting really, really bad, your depth perception and seeing things contrast is very, very difficult. So with this, you can change it from black to yellow, regular, black and gray, and blue, and it goes through the cycle again. You can also zoom it in 3 times. It always resets itself to the beginning. And a nice feature here too, you can take a picture of something, and that way that picture you can zoom out yourself. But again, I love this. I use this every day, and I definitely use this a lot at work too. And last but not least, the thing that I use every day, unless I have my fiance with me, which I just use his arm to help guide me. But if I'm going somewhere that I'm familiar with, but outside, I need this. This is my visual aid stick. It has the handle at the top and the white tip at the bottom. But anytime I'm going somewhere that I'm not familiar with, or even if I'm familiar with the area, I definitely take this so that way I can navigate to my location safely. But if I'm going somewhere that I'm not familiar with, I do take this with me just to help me memorize where I'm going. As well, I need someone to assist me to get there as well. But yeah, I use this every day, and people always ask me, what's so funny when I go to the doctor's office, and they're like, are you a dragger or are you a tapper? I'm such a dragger. And basically what that means, I'll show you. A dragger kind of like puts the end side to side, you know, just try to navigate to feel the different, and you use your listening skills because you can tell with the different grades of the ground, you know, just by the sound that you're moving from one surface area to another. But yeah, I'm definitely a dragger. Other people, they tap from side to side, but nope, I'm a dragger. So I go through tips like crazy. So I'm gonna have to get this tip replaced. But yeah, I use this tool a lot. It's like a lifesaver. I don't know what I would do without it. But I just basically wanted to show you guys briefly the main tools I use. I'm sure as the years go on, my vision's going to get worse. It's degenerative, so it's going to be what it is. But I'm sure I'll get more tools that will help me better, whatever state my vision may be in. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please definitely leave in the comments below. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much. Bye.